guys, it is me, the Roblox Set, and today we have created a awesome little contraption that will allow players to trade items with each other. So basically this is how it works. This is where the items will be received, and this is where the items will be put to be received by the other player. So basically what you have to do is the hopper will be right there. You put your item in there. This light will flash on, and then this light will flash on. When this light flash on, this player will know it's my turn to put my items in here. So he will put his item in here, then the item will transfer over here, and this player will get the item that he wants. See? Each player has gotten an item, the item that they want. So, how does this work? Well, it's simple actually. When an item is put in here, this thing called a converter will be told, hey, there's an item in this chest. So it will tell this repeater to start to add some redstone power to this to activate this activator. No, not the activator, but the detector rail. Not detector rail. What is it called? Power rail, yeah. The power rail will then tell this minecart to get going. This we'll talk about later. It will fly down here, be sped up by this, and sped back around. Since there's no items in here, it will stop right there. Once the player has put items in there, the same thing will occur. This light will be flashed. And then this item will be flashed. So basically, when the cart comes over here, it will flash, and it will flash again. That the first flash tells the player that it's ready to go. Second flash is telling the player that the cart has been sent over here. Same thing for this. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll be adding stuff to this later. This is just my first version. And then when the cart is parked over here, items will be sent through this hopper and into this chest, giving the players the items that they require or need, whatever comes first. Now, how does this machine build, you may ask? Well, a good question, because I am here to build a new one, to show you guys how to build a new one, and another thing, how to make it look good, how to make it look kind of cool. Now, there's only one problem with this machine, and is that if someone puts their item in here, in there, then the player could just steal it. But I'm going to make it so this machine I'll make it so there's iron doors, so then players will not be able to get out until it has made it across to each end. And I'm also going to try to make it so items are at the same value. If you know what I mean? Like, if someone traded a diamond and then the other player puts dirt, that won't work. It has to be an item of the same value. Or higher, or whatever. I'm going to work on those. I'll make videos when they're ready, but until then, let's get started building this one. This is just my first version. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is make this little part right here, which connects the two chests to each other. So to do that, it's really simple. All you got to do is put one track right there. Put one track right there and one track right there. That's basically that's your area for your one chest. That's when the minecart with hopper will go through and collect the items. Then you're going to put this right here so it can make it up each hill. And then activate it with the torch right here. And then put two more, and do the exact same thing over here. And then put your chest right here. So now you've got that part. Now let's add some redstone. Okay, so now we got to make some lines. So this one's going to be 3, 5, and then 6. This is basically this little part right here. Whoops, actually it's 7. Whoops. It's actually 7. Sorry about that. Now you have that part. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Basically, this part is mirroring this part. As you can see. Now we have this part. Okay, now it's time to add a little bit more, some more support and the redstone. So let's add the support first. So what we gotta do is we gotta put this piece right here, and whoops, I gotta put that right there, and then this right here like this, and then put one more up there so it will stay firm. Let's do that for the other side. There. Now we have that. Now we're gonna add the tracks and the redstone. So let's add the tracks. You're gonna put a power rail there, a detector rail right here, and then some more rails right here, like that. Same thing for this side. Like that, that, and that. Now we're gonna put the redstone. So you're gonna put this like this, and then the same thing over here. Put a repeater. Then you're gonna add all the redstone so it will connect to each part. Whoops, that doesn't work. Whoa, I get it. Okay, so I accidentally did something wrong. We actually have to move this over one. I accidentally did that, sorry. So let's just re-add that. Sorry about that. Add that right there, add that right there, add that right there. There we go. And now we're going to add this and this. Now we have this part, the basic part. Now we have to add the pieces that will make it connect together. Now we're going to put this piece right here. Which is a redstone lamp, a hopper under here, and a chest right here. Now you have to make sure that the hopper is facing down and into the chest. To do that, just press Shift and right click. Now you have this. Now we're going to add those pieces back, because we're not going to just let it sit there just like that. Again, we're going to have to press Shift and right click to put the rail on to the hopper. You're going to do the same thing over there. Again, you got to make sure that the hopper's on the chest and the power rail is on there like that. And then, whoops, I forgot to put this piece. And there we go. There, now we have those pieces. Now, that's the basic part of here. It's basically the same thing, as you can see. Now, just to make sure it is all correct, we're going to run a test. We're going to trade a diamond for a diamond. So we're going to put this up here. Now, we're going to trade a diamond over here. Now, we're going to trade a diamond back. There we go. Now, it's time to make it look all stiffy. Now, you're going to have to remember, this part is optional. You can do it however you want. You don't even have to do it if you want. So, first I have put a floor underneath this. Keep in mind that when you put a floor down, the rails, if you break a block underneath a rail, it will break. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to replace the rails, but it makes it look really nice and cool. Now, I also put a checkered floor right here. So you have a nice little spot for people to stand when they're trading. Now, let's add some walls. Okay, so now I've done the inside walls. So basically what I did is I made it so you can actually see where the chests are. So let's just, we also made it so you could see the chests again through there. I thought it would be kind of cool. I also made it so you can't see throughout the chest. You can't see where the chest leads to. See, I kind of did it like this. I just want to kind of show you. Like that. There. Now, I'm going to make the outside walls. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I will show you. I'm just going to get a door. Okay, so basically what I've done is I have created the walls around this like that. And I've created a little way to get in. Like that. And like that. And I've also made a present or not present switch. Well, if someone's in there or not switch. Again, this is my prototype. This is not a complete version. Well, I mean, it is complete, but I mean, it still has some bugs that I have to fix. So yeah, I've created that. Now I will add the roof. Okay, I've added the roof now. I've made a any roof in here and an any roof in the inside too, like this. And I also made trapdoors so you can get in here if you need to add if you have to do maintenance. And now, finally, it's time. Well, not finally, but second to finally, we're going to add some ladders and some other stuff that we're going to need. Now, the final thing that I've added, yeah, I've actually decided this is my final thing. The final thing I've added is this. I've added this little thing that allows me to get down here for maintenance. And then you get down there. So yeah, then you're gonna have to make ladders when you're doing maintenance. If you're not in creative mode, you're gonna have to build a little ladder. But you can't have it there all the time, or else the cart will crash into it. And then finally, I've added the wall. So 2 players can do that, and they can't get to each other. So that's about it. Now, let's test this thing out and make sure it's working correctly. Let's get ourselves some diamonds. But dang it, whoops. We need to break that block. We have to take out those 2 blocks because basically when there's a block above a chest, it prevents the chest from opening. Okay, now that we have done that, let's test it. Man, I'm running short on time. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, that's good. Now let's add the diamond over here. Let's make sure the diamond was over here originally. Okay, we've gotten our diamond. Let's add diamond over there. And we have successfully gotten our diamond. Because I think the diamond that we did for our first trade is still in there. So yeah, now that we have a successful thing going, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button because it took me a long time to make this. I mismade an idea. And also, make sure to head over to the play.pvp.com server because that's where I got my idea. And also I will be making updates for this, and whenever I make one, and make sure to subscribe so you can know when I make those. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.